So, I see you've chosen to go deeper down the rabbit hole. Hole. Well, as promised, this is my spoiler-ridden review of The Amazing Spider-Man 700th and final issue. Geeklings, if I had nuts, they would be pulverized to a fine dust with the amount of crushing disappointment that I have right now. Pretty much since the face-planted series' brand new day. Amazing Spidey had not been swinging with a full web cartridge. No. I mean, this must have been the worst birthday gift Stan Lee has ever received. Hey! Happy birthday, Stan! Why don't we take your favorite character and recreate some scenes from Oz? I think Spidey dropped the soap. Doo-ba-doo, doo-ba-doo. Okay, so first of all, Dan Slott, Sloth, I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna actually go with Sloth because it matches your lazy-ass writing style. Did you honestly go and pull that old body switcheroo with Spidey and Doc Ock? Or were you just sitting there pulling your pud Lindsay Lohan's Dirty Snatch and Freaky Friday when that fucking light bulb went off? Bravo to your brilliance! No. Let's take a hack staple done in over 600 movies, cartoons, sitcoms, and even comics, and use it as the overachieving plot device in the last issue of The Amazing Spider-Man ever! Dude! You were writing the last chapter of The Amazing Spider-Man! This isn't an episode of My Little Pony, okay? This was a big deal. And instead of rising to the occasion, Slot, you use this historic issue to selfishly cement your legacy on the heels of your superior Spider-Man. No offense, but superior? What the fuck type of self-proclamation is that shit? Next on my list, artist Umberto Ramos. Or Umberto Ramos. Yes, I know art is subjective, but I'm not a fan. I mean, Christ, dude! Look at the girls he draws. They have, like, Joe Swanson jawlines.
Doop-a-doo.
You, sir, are a master of the female form. It doesn't matter if you have the face of Ben Grimm. As long as you have big tits, it's gold, Jerry, gold! So, Ock and Pete switch bodies. Right, great, super, whatever. Where are we gonna go with this? Okay, well, while Peter is trapped in Octavius' dying husk of a body, let's have him hallucinate about all the people who have croaked because of him. Well, no seminal Spidey work is complete without a proper guilt trip of him visiting all of his past fuck-ups. Chin up, Pete. Here comes Uncle Ben to give you one last ghostly pep talk. Many passionate fans have come out with death threats against Slott, and I say that's going a little bit too far, people. Just throw some flaming bags of shit on his front porch. Show some class. Slott, whose name is derived from the Hungarian word big vagina, is not doing much to ingratiate himself with fans. He says he's not worried about the fans' reactions to the change because this status quo isn't just some passing arc. It's permanent. But I think we all know that nothing is permanent in comics. Except for the fact that the Cavalier is a really fucking terrible Batman villain. No, seriously, he puts Quilt at Two-Face level. I also think that I am speaking for most Spidey fans when I say that I hope Peter Parker will be swinging back into our friendly neighborhood sooner rather than later. And as hard as it may be in our world, I will try to stay hopeful. And as far as you are concerned, well, stay geeky, my friends.